Hello and welcome to this review of the new Weeknd EP, My Dear Melancholy. So, last Friday, Abel released his new EP, 5 tracks. This is a little breakup concept EP. The difference between Weeknd now and when he first came out in 2011 is we hear about all these women that have broken his heart and they're inspiring him to do drugs, but now we know who these women are and we've seen his relationships in the tabloids. I mean, this really didn't seem conceivable when The Weeknd first came out. I mean, back then, people thought The Weeknd was a duo. It was really mysterious. No one knew what this really airy, alternative R&B was. But now, that's what everyone's doing these days. I mean, look at Tory Lanez, look at Bryson Tiller. Everyone's making this really spacey, druggy R&B. But before Weeknd came out, we never heard something like that before. I mean, Drake has never made a better album since Take Care when The Weeknd was writing songs for him, and we can see his influence from Fruit R&B now. And this is a good album, well, good little EP. The last 2 or 3 albums, they've been a bit spotty. Starboy was quite bloated, but this is quite good. It's really trim. It's quite tight. It's good. You sort of hear sort of Weeknd's feelings about these relationships he's been in, these breakups, how they're inspiring him to start sleeping around and taking loads of drugs again. I really like Wasted Times. This is sort of like, you broke my heart, I don't want to wake up without you, that sort of stuff. And we've also got I Was Never There, which again is it's a little bit reminiscent of some of those longer tracks on House of Balloons. It's very spacey, airy production, really mellow. It makes me feel quite emotional actually. Gives me some feels, man. It's emotion. And then the second half becomes even more sparse. It's a bit like the downshift at the end of Loft Music, where it becomes a bit more spacey, but it doesn't drag it out for like 7 fucking minutes, however long Loft Music is. But this is a good project. I didn't like it as much when I first heard it, but it takes a while to get into it, and it's very much worth a listen. And it sort of teases the idea of a new Weeknd album. He's huge right now, so we'll see what he does. I don't think it'll be as good as this, but it'll probably have its moments like we have heard from him before.